What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Just thought that I would come to you. Life is about lessons, right? Things that we encounter, if we pay attention, they'll actually teach us something. And so this morning, I had a phone call from my wife, and she had a flat tire. And so where my office is located, there's a bridge that's out. So I actually have to literally go loop around, come back around, get on the freeway. Obviously a little bit out of the way. And my first initial reaction, right, we're human, like, oh, this is frustrating. I've got things I got to do. I got to get to the office. I've got this going on and that going on. But obviously it's my wife, and I'm going to be there to save the day and get her tire changed. And so I got there, and as I was, getting to where her vehicle was, in my mind, I'm thinking, this is frustrating. It's inconvenient, but life happens, right? I mean, no one expected a flat tire to happen. It does happen from time to time. Life just throws curveballs from time to time just to get us to see how we're going to react to them and how it's going to affect our day, our attitude, and those types of things. So I was able to get the tire changed. It took a lot longer than I anticipated. I had to jack the car up on the one side. She has a Jeep Wrangler, and had to eventually figure out that it needs to go up under the axle. I've never changed a Jeep tire before. I've always just done cars. And so it was, obviously it's jacked off the ground a little bit. And so it took me a little bit of time. State Highway Patrol came. It was very nice, stuck around till we got it done and whatever else. But, the moral to the story, I got it done. But the moral to the story is that life is going to throw us things, right? It doesn't matter if it's in your career. It doesn't matter if it's in your relationships. It doesn't matter if it's in your family. It doesn't matter if it's in any aspect of our lives, right? Globally, right? I mean, we had a curveball with the pandemic, and now we got a war going on, and all these external things that happen that we have absolutely no control over, right? We can do whatever we can in our lives to try to mitigate those things happening, and we can try to align our lives almost perfectly to where we think that none of these things are going to happen. And guess what? They're going to happen. They're going to happen. Right now, I'm a mortgage lender, as you know, and interest rates are climbing. Mortgage rates are climbing. They've been on a straight up incline since January of this year, and really with no end in sight until we get inflation under control. That's absolutely thrown a curveball in our business, because for the last almost 10 years, rates have been fantastic. The last 2 years, rates were awesome. They were extremely low. So it was very easy for people to make a decision to buy a house, to refinance, and so on and so forth. And so guess what? We have to pivot. We've got to make changes. We've got to do some things. So just like this morning on my way to the office, my wife getting a flat tire, I had to pivot. I had to make a change real quick, to make a quick decision to go help her and assist her, which threw an absolute curveball into my day and the things that I had planned in my mind of what was going to happen. Right? So I want you to understand that where you're sitting right now, you're not alone. Everybody goes through things. Everybody gets curveballs thrown in their face, in their lives. And at the end of the day, it's how are we as people going to respond to that? Are we going to have an attitude? Are we going to let it derail our entire day? Right? I always told my daughter, and I use the analogy, my daughter is a soccer player, and she goes out and she plays soccer, and this was her senior year, and she just finished up her season. And I tried to encourage her, to let her know when she started playing soccer, that when you go out there with a positive attitude, your body goes with the mind. Your body moves with the mind. If you have a bad attitude, your body will follow that bad attitude, and it will not perform at the peak optimum flow. And so mindset and attitude is what pushes us and propels us and lets this body move in the direction that it needs to go. Had I let that flat tire completely derail my day, I wouldn't be recording this video. I wouldn't have gotten the things done that I needed to get done today. And so from there, it's so vitally important that you make sure that you get your mindset in flow. You do the necessary things, create the habits on a daily basis to set yourself up for optimum mindset, so that when the curveballs of life come, they're going to come. I can most certainly bet on that. We all have problems. We all have issues. We all have things we have to deal with. And prime example, when you have two people that experience the same problems in life, one person reacts with a positive attitude and one person reacts with a negative attitude, was it the problem that was the issue? Because the problem happened to both individuals, but there were two different reactions based on the mindset. So I want to encourage you today that life is going to continue to throw curves, going to continue to throw at you things that are going to derail or potentially derail your day. How are you going to react to that? What is going to be your response to those things that happen to you? Because that will be the thing that determines the trajectory of your day, of your week, potentially of your month, and of your year. And you've got to just take a deep breath. I was in my car, took a deep breath and said, stuff happens. Turned my car around, got to my wife, got the tire changed, and she got off to where she needed to go. And I got back to the office and I pivoted and I made the necessary adjustments to get the stuff done for my day. And here we are, right? And guess what? Things are going to happen tomorrow. Things are going to happen the next day. And it's all about mindset. It's all about attitude. It's all about those particular types of things to help you. Now, I will encourage you and let you know one of the things that helps me, and again, everyone's different, is that I get up in the morning and I have a routine. I have a morning routine. I get up at 5 and I get to the gym. I come home and I do a silence of mind, meditation, whatever you want to call it. I read a positive book, at least 10 pages every day. I make sure that I'm listening to podcasts and listening to things that are putting good stuff into my brain. Again, because why? We've got all this negative coming in. We've got all these things from the news and from the media, and we got midterms coming up, and all the politics and all the things that we discuss as a people. All those things come in. It can derail you, right? I mean, think about from a political standpoint. We're not going to get into politics, but you hear something that's not in agreement with what you think it is, and I've literally seen people lose their day, lose their complete minds over something that somebody said that wasn't in alignment with them, and it derailed their day. You know, and not taking into account that, guess what? Not everybody agrees with you. You're not going to agree with everybody. At the end of the day, making sure that your mindset's right so that you can put yourself in flow every day so that you can be successful at whatever you're doing, right? Whatever you're putting your hands to, you can be successful. Let's be a successful mom, a successful dad, a successful career, a successful business. Success in any area of your life really is determined by your attitude, your beliefs, what's going on in your head, what's going on in your mind. And I want to encourage you, when those things come and they want to trigger you, step back for a minute, take a deep breath and go, is it worth getting upset and completely losing my cool for the rest of the day? Or can I just breathe in, breathe out, and move on? So hope that's been a great help to you today. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.